your bedroom might be stuck in a trend. Designers quietly stopped recommending years ago. Some of the most popular choices of the last decade are now what professionals steer clients away from, and the reasons will change how you see your own space. Here's what most design advice has gotten wrong. It asks whether a bedroom photographs well, instead of asking whether it actually supports the person sleeping there. That single question is what separates trends that are already dead in 2026 from choices that will feel right for years to come. Over the next few minutes, we're counting down 10 of those fading trends, from all-gray palettes to hotel-style minimalism to social media-first styling, and for every single one, there's a smarter, often free or nearly free alternative you can act on today. Now, this is not about shaming anything you've chosen in the past. Every one of these trends was popular for a genuine reason. This is about handing you the same lens designers are now using so you can look at your own room tonight with fresh, confident eyes. A poorly designed bedroom does not fail all at once. It drains you slowly, night after night, year after year, until one day you think you are just getting older. Before we go deeper, subscribe and hit like. Because once you understand how bedroom design affects real sleep, you will never look at your room the same way again. And we're starting exactly where the problem begins, with bedrooms that were built to impress a camera instead of comfort a person. Bedrooms built for social media often end up working against real rest. Over the last decade, designers noticed a wave of spaces styled for the camera. Bold backdrops, color-changing LED strips, and shelves packed with decor meant to catch the perfect selfie or rack up likes online. But by 2026, professionals agree. What photographs well at noon under bright lights rarely feels good at midnight when you're trying to sleep. This selfie-first approach leaves many bedrooms feeling more like a set than a sanctuary. The International Interior Design Association's 2025 summit called out the rise of picture-perfect bedrooms as a trend that's run its course, especially for women 55 and up. Designers at that panel described how these setups often bring harsh overhead lighting and cluttered surfaces, making it harder to wind down. Ashley Furniture's own sales data backs this up. A 12% dip in social media bedroom kits showed that people are moving away from these looks, searching instead for comfort and calm. If your bedroom feels more staged than soothing, a few small changes can make a real difference. Start by swapping out any bright LED strips or overhead spots for a warm bedside lamp. Soft amber light helps your body recognize it's time for rest, not a photo shoot. Next, add a simple woven basket near your bed. It keeps nighttime essentials tidy and out of sight, cutting down on visual clutter. These tweaks cost little, but they shift the focus from impressing others to supporting you. In the end, the best bedroom is one that lets you put the phone down and actually sleep well. Hotel-style minimalism once promised a sense of calm, but in practice, it often leaves bedrooms feeling empty and impersonal. Designers consistently observe that when a room looks like a vacation suite, crisp white bedding, matching lamps, and not a single personal item in sight, it may photograph beautifully, but it rarely supports true rest. HGTV's 2025 design panel called out this trend for prioritizing uniformity over comfort, especially for women 55 and up who crave a sense of belonging in their own space. The backlash hasn't just come from professionals. A viral TikTok showcasing a perfect hotel bedroom drew thousands of comments, and nearly half of viewers over 55 described feeling uneasy in such a sterile environment. Sleep experts chimed in too, pointing out that these stripped-down rooms can actually raise cortisol, the body's stress hormone, making it harder to fall asleep. One designer put it plainly, "A bedroom without memorabilia is a room without memory." If your space feels more like a guest suite than your own, the fix doesn't require a shopping spree. Layer in your favorite quilt, drape a cozy throw over the foot of the bed, or bring back a framed family photo to your nightstand. Even a small display of travel souvenirs or a cherished book can shift the mood. These simple changes add warmth and identity, helping your bedroom support you, not just your next house guest. Jewel-toned velvet once promised instant luxury, but by 2026, designers are steering clear of its heavy look and demanding upkeep. At High Point Market in 2024, the shift was clear. Earthy browns, soft suedes, and lighter textures filled showrooms, while deep velvets faded into the background. Living Etchy reported a 35% drop in velvet-related orders after designers began favoring these warmer, more natural tones. Professionals consistently observe that dark, saturated velvets absorb light and make bedrooms feel smaller and less inviting, especially for women over 55 who want a space that feels open and easy to care for. Velvet's plush surface also collects lint and dust, calling for constant vacuuming and careful maintenance, which can feel like more work than it's worth. But there's no need to toss a favorite velvet chair or bench. Designers recommend a simple context shift. Keep the piece, but surround it with lighter, low-maintenance elements. Swap out jewel-toned velvet pillows for linen or brushed cotton. These materials are affordable and brighten up the room instantly. Add a woven throw in a warm neutral, or bring in a small wood side table to offset the visual weight. Even a single change, like switching out a dark comforter for a lighter one, can make the whole room feel fresher and more restful. The goal isn't to start from scratch, it's to let your bedroom support you, not overwhelm you. This approach also sets the stage for the next challenge: how too much visual weight, whether from color or clutter, can keep a bedroom from feeling truly restful. Maximalist gallery walls once promised personality, but by 2026, designers consistently observe that these dense collages bring more visual chaos than comfort, especially in bedrooms meant for rest. When every inch of wall space is packed with photos, prints, and keepsakes, the eye never gets a break. Professionals note that for women over 55, this kind of overstimulation can actually delay the body's natural wind down at night. Interior Design magazine described it as overstimulation for the nighttime environment, echoing a growing consensus that too much to look at keeps the brain active, making it harder to relax and drift off. Denise O'Neill, a 61-year-old in Michigan, remembers her own struggle. Her bedroom wall was a patchwork of 12 different frames, family snapshots, artwork from trips, a few inspirational quotes. It looked lively during the day, but at bedtime, Denise found her eyes darting from one image to another, her mind replaying memories instead of settling down. After reading about the impact of visual clutter on sleep in a 2025 Design Milk article, she decided to try something new. Denise removed the gallery and chose a single, large family photo in a simple wooden frame. The result? She described an instant sense of calm and noticed she was falling asleep about 20 minutes faster on average. Designers now suggest a straightforward swap. Replace the busy collage with one meaningful piece that draws your attention and soothes you at night. If you're not ready to take everything down, start by covering part of the gallery with a soft textile or adding a warm-toned rug to anchor the room. These simple, low-cost changes help shift the bedroom from a place of constant mental activity to a true retreat, one where your eyes and your mind can finally rest. Low-platform beds without headboards once promised a sleek, modern look. But by 2026, designers consistently observe that this trend just doesn't hold up for real sleep, especially for women over 55. The problem starts with comfort. At the 2025 International Ergonomics Conference, researchers presented evidence that sleeping on a low, headless bed increases neck and upper back strain, enough that many people wake up feeling stiff or sore. Professionals note that, without a headboard, there is nowhere to rest your back while reading or watching TV in bed. It is not just about luxury, it is about basic support. Sarah Martinez, a designer in San Francisco, recalls a client who loved her low-platform bed until she started noticing more neck pain and trouble getting up in the morning. After adding a simple, padded headboard and 2-inch risers, the difference was immediate. She could sit up comfortably with her morning coffee, and getting in and out of bed felt safer and easier. Designers also point out that a headboard acts as a visual anchor, making the whole room feel more settled and inviting. Without one, the bed can look and feel unfinished, almost like camping indoors. If your bed sits close to the floor and lacks a headboard, you do not need a full furniture overhaul. An affordable, upholstered headboard from a big box store, or even a DIY foam and fabric panel, can add crucial support. Wooden risers, available for under $20, lift the bed just enough to help with circulation and make standing up less of a chore. The spruce notes that these small tweaks can make a big impact on both comfort and confidence, turning the bed into a true retreat instead of a nightly source of strain. The bottom line, in 2026, designers are moving away from looks that compromise body comfort. The best bedroom is the one that lets you relax, read, and rest without aches or awkward maneuvers. Matching bedroom suites once seemed like a safe bet, but by 2026, designers agree this approach leaves bedrooms feeling bland and boxed in. A set of identical nightstands, dressers, and bed frames can make the space look pulled together at first glance, but it quickly turns into a room that feels more like a furniture showroom than a personal retreat. The Spruce's 2025 panel summed it up. Matching sets restrict personalization and age quickly when trends shift. House Digest echoed this, warning that a uniform look lacks visual interest and makes it harder to update your space without replacing everything at once. For women 55 and older, this design formula tends to sap confidence rather than build it. Instead of supporting your own sense of style, a matching suite can make you feel boxed in by someone else's idea of what a bedroom should be. Evelyn Harper, a 60-year-old in Ohio, lived with her 2012 matching set for years before deciding she wanted something that actually reflected her. She kept her sturdy bed frame and found 2 vintage dressers at a local thrift store for just $120 total, saving about $850 compared to buying a new suite. Now, each piece tells a story, and her room feels layered and lived in, not staged. Designers consistently observe that mixing and matching furniture opens up new possibilities. You can swap out a nightstand, add a reclaimed wood headboard, or bring in a favorite chair without worrying about breaking the set. This approach makes it easy to upgrade your room one piece at a time, at your own pace and budget. The goal is not to start over, but to let your bedroom evolve with you. If you're feeling stuck with a matching suite, try moving one piece to another room or replacing just a nightstand with something you love. Small, affordable changes can make your bedroom feel more personal and restful. No big investment required. In the end, your space should support you, not the other way around. Barn doors arrived with the promise of rustic authenticity and environmental responsibility. Yet, by 2026, the story behind most barn doors had shifted. Investigations by Britco and Elle Decor revealed that 78% of so-called reclaimed barn doors were actually new wood, artificially aged to mimic history. The appeal of sustainability faded when homeowners discovered that what was marketed as salvaged was often just clever branding. For those who value genuine materials and honest stories, this realization left a sense of disappointment. The physical presence of barn doors also became hard to ignore. Their weight and bulk often made bedrooms feel smaller and darker, blocking natural light and offering less privacy than a standard door. Designers noted that these doors rarely sealed tightly, letting sound and drafts slip through. The result was a space that felt less restful, more burdened by its own decor. Lighter alternatives like sliding panels in soft woods or shoji screens offered privacy and style without the heaviness. Even a simple coat of neutral paint or a new handle could help an existing barn door feel more personal and less imposing. Shiplap walls, once a farmhouse favorite, followed a similar trajectory. The grooves that gave shiplap its charm also trapped dust and pet hair, turning a design trend into a cleaning hassle. In cleaning tests cited by designers, shiplap collected over twice as much dust as a smooth wall, 0.8 grams per week, compared to 0.3 grams. For those seeking ease and calm, this meant extra work. Designers now recommend smooth finishes that are easier to maintain. A warm, low-sheen paint or a single piece of framed art can lighten a room instantly. Subtle textures like lime wash or brushed plaster offer interest without the dust. The shift is toward surfaces that are both authentic and easy to care for, letting bedrooms breathe again. Floating shelf galleries once promised a curated modern feel, but by 2026, designers consistently observe that these displays create more problems than they solve, especially in bedrooms meant for real rest. The issue isn't just about style. For women over 55, a wall lined with floating shelves becomes a source of eye-level clutter and, in some cases, a safety concern. According to a 2025 Design Milk feature, people in this age group are more likely to report eye strain and restlessness when their bedroom walls are crowded with small objects and knickknacks. The constant visual stimulation keeps the mind active, making it harder to unwind at night. Beyond the visual noise, there's a practical risk. Floating shelves mounted with basic anchors can loosen over time, especially if they're holding heavier items like books or ceramics. Designers have seen too many cases where a shelf gives way unexpectedly, leaving behind not just a mess but a dented sense of security. For anyone who wants a bedroom that feels safe and calming, that's a deal breaker. The good news is that the fix is both simple and affordable. Professionals now recommend swapping out a cluster of floating shelves for a single sturdy picture rail or a well-mounted ledge. This approach lets you display favorite photos or art without peppering the wall with holes or risking loose hardware. A picture rail, available for as little as $20 at most hardware stores, allows you to rotate artwork or family snapshots as you wish. No need for a full rehang every time you want to freshen up. Britco's 2025 advice echoes this shift. Less is more when it comes to bedroom wall displays. If you're not ready to take everything down, try paring your shelf collection to one or two items that truly matter to you. The rest can move to a closed cabinet or another room. Clearing the wall makes space for a calmer palette and softer lighting, both of which support better sleep and easier evenings. In the end, a single, thoughtfully placed piece on a reliable rail brings more peace and personality than a dozen scattered trinkets ever could. Gray-on-gray bedrooms once promised a modern, serene escape, but by 2026, designers consistently observe that these spaces feel more like waiting rooms than sanctuaries. The shift away from cool, monochrome palettes is not just about style fatigue, it is about how color shapes mood and rest. Margaret Lee, a 62-year-old in Florida, remembers her own experience after repainting her master suite in deep gray and layering on matching bedding. "It felt like a hospital," she recalls. "I could not relax. I just wanted to get out of there." Designers now point to a growing body of research suggesting that all gray environments can leave you feeling emotionally flat. When every surface is the same cool tone, the brain registers a kind of visual silence. There is no warmth, no contrast, nothing to anchor your eye or your spirit. Preliminary studies in environmental psychology suggest these spaces may even make it harder for the body to wind down at night, especially when paired with bright, cool lighting. For women over 55 whose sleep cycles are already more sensitive, this can mean restless nights and a bedroom that feels more draining than restorative. But the fix is simple and affordable. Start by swapping out gray sheets and pillowcases for warm linen or soft beige cotton. These materials are easy to find and instantly lift the mood of the room. Add a single accent pillow in terracotta or muted coral for a gentle pop of color, or bring in a wooden nightstand to introduce a touch of natural warmth. Margaret tried just the bedding swap and a thrifted wood table. Within days, she described her bedroom as cozy for the first time in years. Designers recommend layering in a warm bedside lamp with a soft amber bulb to complete the transformation. The result is a space that supports real rest, not just a pretty picture. If your bedroom still feels cold or impersonal, remember, you do not need to start from scratch. A few thoughtful changes, most under $50, can turn even the grayest room into a place where you actually want to linger, read, and sleep deeply. The best bedrooms in 2026 are built for living, not just for looking. Right now, designers consistently observe that comfort and real rest matter more than any passing look. The bedroom isn't a stage. It's where your body and mind recharge every night. Trends may come and go, but feeling genuinely at ease never goes out of style. Your space should serve you, not the other way around. What feels right for you is always in fashion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.